This is the stunning BenQ PD2725U. It is an incredible 4K monitor that is just perfectly married to your MacBook. In fact, I would say with its MacBook controls, this is the perfect monitor. Don't forget to hit the red button to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell to get my next video first. So last year we looked at the bigger brother, the PD32. And it is an incredible monitor, but it is quite big and it takes up lots of real estate on the desk. So how about the 27-inch? Well, that might be the perfect size monitor. Certainly for a lot of people that operate Macs, it is absolutely fantastic. As you would expect with BenQ, it comes completely packed full of everything you're going to need, including its own quick start guide and this, which is its own individual calibration report, and that is a really nice touch. It also has the Hotkey Puck G2, and this is incredible, and I'll go into this in a little bit more detail later, but this comes with the monitor. There are no screws or drills or screwdrivers required for assembling this monitor. It pops into the bottom of the base, and then there's a butterfly clip to tighten the stand. Then all you need to do is put the monitor on. Now you can do it this way, which is a little bit fiddly, but it will just clip in. I prefer to lay the monitor flat on the desk and then just put the stand in. It's much more simple. As you would expect from BenQ, it's got incredible connections with USB DisplayPort, Ethernet, the USB hub, 2 HDMI ports, and also DisplayPort. And over at the far end, you'll notice 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports. One is to connect to your MacBook, and you have a spare. It also supports the daisy chain feature, which allows you to connect up to 2 4K monitors through Thunderbolt 3. And there's a KVM switch, which allows users to control 2 different sources in any one set of keyboard and mouse setups. On the bottom right-hand corner of the monitor is your joystick control, your power button, and your function buttons, but that's not really necessary if you use the Hotkey Puck. The Hotkey Puck is designed to be very ergonomic and very easy to use. There's a dial and a push button knob on top, and also a rotation key. There's the return key and also 3 programmable function keys. I cannot stress how important and how good this is. It just makes the whole use of the monitor so much easier. It saves you time and it gives you far quicker access to your favorite inputs. You can still use the button on the back, but you don't have to, and having those 3 programmable buttons means you can access your most used features. I love the clean lines on this monitor. It looks really stylish and incredibly well made. The matte black back looks very good, and the brushed steel effect leg looks very classy. There's a little clip for cable management, but that's a little bit poor. I would have preferred a couple more. On the front, you don't have any film, so don't try peeling off the corners. It won't work. The monitor has incredible function. It raises by 150mm, you can pivot it 90 degrees, it has a swivel of 30 degrees left and right, and you can tilt it 5 degrees down and 20 degrees up. This is perfect for working in different formats or sharing with colleagues. Okay, so it's time to plug it in and use that very basic cable management. It really is the only thing that I've noticed that I don't really like. Now we're connecting this via a Thunderbolt 3 to my MacBook Pro, and that will charge the MacBook Pro at 65 watts. You can use in clamshell mode, which looks really good, or you can have it open and use this as a second screen, or use it as a mirroring effect, whichever you would prefer, and probably you'll use different options at different times. Now, in MacBook mode, this just has the incredible resemblance of your MacBook screen. It really is identical, and one of the great things with this is that the calibration and the color expertise of this monitor really does feel that you're working on your Mac. So although this is a professional monitor, don't think you can't use it for everyday tasks like watching YouTube, entertainment, or even plugging a PlayStation into the back of it and playing games. You definitely can. The sound on this thing is great. I love using it for Lightroom and mainly Final Cut Pro. With the one-click sync facility, your MacBook color is represented exactly the same on the actual monitor. And I can't stress enough how identical they are. It really does look incredibly the same. The best I've seen on any monitor. The joystick on the back and the Hotkey Puck gives you quick access to BenQ's incredible menu system. It's the best, I think, on any monitor. It's like it on their projectors as well. It is just vast. Now this has 95% of the P3, 100% of the sRGB, and 100% of the Rec 709 color spaces. So this is incredible that you can just switch between all of these different modes depending on your project. I tend to use the MacBook mode, which is also in the color input menu, and you go across to color mode, go right down to the bottom, and then you'll see MBook. Select that, and now you're in MBook mode. The monitor also supports HDR10, and this will go automatically if you've got this set on your computer. And there's functions like dual view. This is where you can showcase designs in two different modes side by side, and then you can test which one works best for you. Again, there is a CAM and CAD mode, and this is where you get better contrast if you're dealing with lines and shapes, ideal if you're in the architectural industry, and there's an animation mode if you're working with animation. This will enhance the clarity of the dark areas against the color. And there is also darkroom mode, which adjusts the brightness so that it's easier on the eye. So my friends, if you're in the market for a new monitor, you want to get professional results where you've got color calibration already done, it gives you incredible color accuracy, and it solves just a number of different purposes, whatever workload you're doing, then this BenQ monitor, the PD2725U, could be the one for you. It's definitely my favorite monitor of the year so far. I absolutely love using it, and I recommend that you will too.